Hi, welcome to Tech Tricks Tutorial. Today, we're going to show you how to code a website using ChatGPT. It's a step-by-step beginner guide for everyone to follow easily. If you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, let's get right into it. In this step-by-step guide, we will explore how you can utilize ChatGPT to assist you in various aspects of website development, from brainstorming ideas to generating code snippets, offering design suggestions, and providing troubleshooting tips. ChatGPT can be a helpful companion throughout your coding journey. Now let's get started. Now for today's video, we are going to use ChatGPT, like I said earlier, and we will use VS Code to demonstrate what ChatGPT can produce with a website. As you can see here, now the first thing we're going to do is, of course, ask a good topic for ChatGPT to provide for us. For example, we're going to type in the prompt, provide an idea or topic I could use for my website. Just like that, and then hit enter, and it will provide us an idea or a topic that we could use as an idea for our website that we will ask it to produce later on. As you can see here, we have living a sustainable lifestyle, practical tips for eco-friendly living. It's going to generate possible sections, features, and different things that we could see and could have in our website. Now we could ask ChatGPT to directly create a code with HTML with this following features, but we're going to start small for now and then slowly move on to the bigger parts and bigger projects that we could ask ChatGPT to produce for us. So for now, we're going to ask it to generate ideas. Generate ideas only. Do not add explanation. We're just going to ask it to generate as ideas so that we could choose from the different options that we could choose from. As you can see here, the first option is adventure travel, then health recipes for busy professionals. All of this are different ideas for websites that we could use for our demonstration for today. Now for now, we're going to select one. We're going to go with fitness and workout routine. We're going to ask expound your idea on this topic. Select that. We're going to ask ChatGPT to expound their idea so that we will be able to easily pinpoint the different things that we would ask it to do later on. As you can see, it will show possible sections and features like what we saw earlier here on the top. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to use ChatGPT to create our code in HTML over here. You could ask ChatGPT to also produce JavaScript or CSS depending on what you would like your website to do. But as you can see here right now, I have a preview over here on the right side. If you would like to have the same thing I'm seeing right now, I'm going to exit that for now. You're going to install an extension called, I'm going to search it for now. We're going to search live. You're going to install this specific extension called live preview over here. You're going to install this. This is created by Microsoft.com, as you can see here. And then after installing this, you're simply going to open your code over here. Right click on your specific code and then click on show preview over here. And you will see this preview over here on the right side, which is a live demonstration or a live view of whatever you are going to code over here. It is very important for website developers to see a live preview as they work on their code so that they will be able to see mistakes and adjust their codes accordingly. Now going back to our ChatGPT over here, you can see we have our idea over here. So for now, we're going to ask it to do something very simple. Create an HTML code that has the specific topic as our title, as a heading, give it a gradient background, and add a transparent background to the text. Now it is very important that you fill your prompt with as much description as you want so that you will be able to get your outcome that you really want, so that you will be able to have a very accurate code that is presented to you, so that you will be able to see later on the exact appearance of what you would like to see over here. Now, as you can see, it has generated as an HTML code over here. It's also going to explain to you what it did, what is being done in each section of the code over here. If you would like to understand what ChatGPT has done for you, we're going to copy the code and we're going to paste it over here. And as you can see here, it has created us a website already over here on the right side. We have a very simple design that we could use over here. Now you can simply ask GPT to edit this, make some changes, whatever you want. For example, we could add a button to the right side of the heading. Make the text be on the left side instead. Just like that. You can ask ChatGPT to make some minor changes and it will produce updated codes every time. As you can see here, it's going to reproduce and recreate our code over here to accommodate the specific request that we have asked it to do over here. As you can see, it's going to generate us code that we could simply paste it over here so that we will be able to have an updated website design over here. You can see we're going to wait for it to finish. And just like that, it is finished. We're going to copy the code once again. Then go back to VS Code. We're going to paste it in this section. And as you can see here, we have now an updated design for our website over here. Now you can simply make things more complicated. For example, we could add these 3 features over here. We're going to copy this. Then this time we're going to ask it to do something more complicated. Add a navigation bar with these features and add them to the page with content filled with information. Just like that. And we're going to paste that and we're going to wait for it to generate our code once again. We're going to wait for this. Now, what we're doing right now is simply generating codes for our HTML website over here. But this is really just for design. It isn't really a functioning design that we could use and make it function just yet. So what you can use to make your website design functional and what you could use to have your own domain, make it alive and accessible to the internet website, is you could use this website called Hostinger. We're going to open this, Hostinger. Hostinger is a platform that you could use to create a website, as you can see here. Now, you would need to pay for a plan to use Hostinger, but as you can see, you will be able to receive a lot of benefits from using Hostinger. You can see all the different features over here. As you can see, you will be able to receive a free domain that you could use for the different plans. Not necessarily the cheapest one, but the other plans, you will be able to receive more features and different things depending on which plan you select, as you can see here. You could use this to host your website so that you will be able to share the website that you have created with ChatGPT to the internet, as you can see. So we're going to copy this one right now. We're going to copy that and we're going to go back to VS Code and paste it over here. And as you can see, it has created a design for us. We have our navbar over here on the top, our introduction to fitness, fitness basic, and goal settings over here. And then we have introduction to fitness content over here, then content over here, and content over here. As you can see, it also added something like a hover effect on the specific text over here on the top, our navbar. When you hover over the different goal settings over here, it will shine up over here and it will show you different HTMLs that you can see here on the bottom. Now, you could do more complicated stuff with ChatGPT. You could ask it to do more HTML stuff. For example, we could add another code over here, just like that, gpt2.html, just like that. And now we have another GPT over here. So now what we're going to do, create another page that is connected to the home page that you have just created. The name of the HTML is called GPT-2. Then we're going to paste that and we're going to wait for it to create another page and another example for us. As you can see here, it will now allow us to connect it to our page over here. So we're going to wait for this to finish creating and we will be able to show you what it would look like after this. And now over here, it's generating our GPT-2 HTML. So we're simply going to wait for it. As you can see here, also it provided us another code over here for our original code. So we're going to copy this for the meantime. Going back here, we're going to paste it in this section. And then we're going to copy our second code, paste it in this section, just like that. And now here we can do what we did earlier. We could go back to HTML, go to show preview. This is what it looks like right now. We could do the same thing for our other page, and this is what it looks like right now. We don't have any design because we didn't add anything to it, but you will be able to notice that these two are connected because this is the content available in the first HTML over here. So we're going to clean up our screen right now, just like that. And we're going to do one more code that we will ask ChatGPT to produce for us. And just like that. So we're going to go back to ChatGPT and we're going to ask it, generate the best website you can with full details, designs, and functionalities in HTML, just like that, and click on enter, and we're going to see what ChatGPT can produce to us. So we're going to see if it can produce us something that we could do. As you can see, it's telling us that it is beyond the scope of the response and it will take a lot of time and effort. So we're going to ask it to produce what you can, produce a code that you can. Click on enter. So we're going to basically force it to give us a code, the minimum effort that it can produce for us. So we're going to wait for it. And just like what we did earlier, if ever you do want to edit the design, you can simply add tiny stuff like add another feature and it will recreate the code for you that you could use. So as you can see, it's generating over here. We're simply going to wait for it to finish. And just like that, our code has finished. So we're going to wait for it to fully finish its message over here. And now we're going to copy our code over here. Copy code and go back here. Paste it over here. We're going to preview this, show preview. And as you can see, this is the design that it has created for us. We have our nav bar over here, about us page, services, and it also created us a contact section over here, like the name, email, and message over here, and even a submit button over here. And that's it, guys. That's how you could use ChatGPT to generate a website and create a website just for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.